Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast. Hey. It is me, Joe. Joe Smith. We're both high a little bit on coffee, aren't we? This is my first coffee of the day.
Is it?
When was yours first coffee?
7 a.m, sir.
And
actually, 10 to 7.
10 to 7. And what does it do to you at 10 to 7? Does it flush you out?
No, because I did a poo before the coffee.
Great.
Because it's like so you clear the ground before you put the foundations in, don't you? You're not trying to build a house on mulch. You get rid of the mulch.
What is mulch?
Mulch, I think, is any sort of nondescript, loose, rotting, organic waste matter.
Mulch. I've never heard the word mulch before, and I love it.
You've never heard the word mulch?
Ethan James?
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Mulch?
You ever heard the word mulch?
No.
What?
Yeah, I think
Mulch
you're
is
just
big.
you're really good with words.
Mulch is big.
Big.
Yeah.
We stumbled upon something before recording that we both don't like. And it's a sort of phrase some people use annoys me so much.
Should we do a little bit of role play for this?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely starving.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
why
honestly,
are you so hungry?
I've not eaten all day.
Have you
I
not?
cannot wait for this meal.
You've not eaten all day?
Well, all I've had is I had a scrambled egg for breakfast, 2 scrambled eggs, and then I've had an apple and some space ready for lunch. But that's all I've had. I've literally not eaten all day.
This is so annoying.
So annoying.
Oh, I've not eaten all day apart from, and then lists a breakfast and a lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking eaten then.
And actually, there was Domino's at work, but I only had 1 slice.
Yes. Oh,
You've eaten.
I've not eaten all day. I tell you who's a culprit. Ethan's a culprit of that.
I've not eaten all day.
I had 2 Weetabix. I had fruit and fibre balls. I don't even know.
Isn't it annoying though, Ethan? The old I've not eaten all day crew, and then it turns out they've had sort of 3 half meals. What they mean is they've not had a big full meal all day.
Yeah, because I like to think I do it properly, because when I say I haven't ate, I like to get all the attention that comes with that, because I actually haven't ate.
Yeah, but that's what it is. They want all the attention that comes with this sort of perceived victim / self what's the word when you self-control that comes with fasting, not eating, weight loss.
Yes.
But actually, you've eaten.
Just
be honest. Don't just say, I've not eaten a lot today. That's fine. Don't hit me with this absolute, I've not eaten all day.
No, hang on.
Non-crap.
Aren't we bringing this up, Drew, because you literally just done that?
You did say I haven't had anything to drink all day, and then say that you had a coffee at 7.
No.
And some. Have you had some food today?
I haven't. Right.
No, you don't mean.
I haven't said I've not had food today.
No, you haven't.
So we are not.
That is coffee.
That is not coming into the equation. I sat down and you said you look like you've got a coffee excitement about you today, which I have. But I said, well, not too bad. That's all I've had, right? I have also had a coffee 5 hours ago. But the point of that is, what I meant is that coffee that I had at 7 a.m. is worn off.
It's gone now.
That's all that's making me excited right now, which is still decent.
It's still decent.
But so I did kind of do it, but I didn't mean to do it, if you know what I mean.
Can I go on another little rant?
Big time.
It's in the food world, so I thought it's relevant. And it's something that is just getting to me. And I think people need to be told to... Let's clip this. Sandoz.
Oh.
What
Why are we saying
the
it?
fuck are you doing? Sort your head out. Ethan,
Aye.
what is a Sando?
A sandal. You wear it on your foot, don't you?
No. Get this. It's a sandwich.
I know.
And they've got rid of the which bit. They just put an O on it, but yet it's the same thing. Yeah. Why are you calling it a sando? It's so ridiculous. It's a sandwich.
And also, the other annoying thing about this is it's made so that it's sort of cute, potentially slightly Americanized. But also, sando and sandwich are the same number of syllables. It's not a shortened version.
No. It's just like, I don't...
What is a sando?
You know, it doesn't change your appetite either, where you go, I couldn't have a sandwich, but I could have a sando. It's like, no, you what? It's like, what is this now? You call it something like a burger O. Where's this O? What is the O doing?
I don't know.
Does the O translate anywhere else?
The only...
Coffee O? I'll have a coffee O.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Cake O.
Yeah, when you say bye, bowl of Cheerios. Yeah. The only thing I'm thinking, Joe, is the only O that should be involved in the food eating process is the O-ring that the whole lot gets blasted out of at the end of the day.
End the clip. I think that's the natural out.
Yeah, it does made it. Also, everything became a slider for a while as well, didn't it?
Yeah, slider
Just
off.
a little sandwich.
Call it a sandwich, be happy with it.
Because
It's
also-
a great sandwich. I'm not saying these sandwiches aren't good. I'm just saying that the name makes me sick.
Yeah, I don't like Sando either. I just think as well, when you think like, with the slider thing onto sliders, there's no like legal precedent for what a slider is.
No.
Do you know like the word artisan? You can just throw that on anything because it's got a definition sort of dictionarily, but there's no like, oh, it's artisan, that means it must have been made this way. It's not like halal or whatever. Halal has got a prescripted exact science to how things must have been done.
Yes.
Artisan, fuck knows. A slider, how big is that? It could be that big. It could be just slightly smaller than a burger, or it could be a quarter of the size of a burger. It's not descriptive enough.
We need honesty, don't we?
We need honesty, and we need maths.
In a world of lies, we need honesty.
Yeah. Sando, get in the bin.
The Sando fucking knobs. I'm ill 3 different ways.
That's like when you get, do you know when you see on a menu, and it's like pork 3 ways?
Yeah.
And it'll be like fried, boiled, grilled.
Yeah.
So
I would have gone chips.
what? Okay,
The chip
pork
3
3
ways.
ways, fried, boiled, chips.
No.
You can't have chipped pork.
No, the chip 3 way is much
yeah.
more famous than the pork 3 way.
Big time.
You had a pork 3 way?
I don't think I've ever had any 3-way.
Wow. So, tonsillitis.
All right, you let me hug you.
Tonsillitis isn't airborne.
It's contagious.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Google that, Ethan. Tonsillitis is not contagious.
So he clearly hasn't Googled it before now.
No, it is contagious.
It's crazy contagious.
Is it full contagious? Well, I just thought it was the back of your gland going a bit mad. Because I've been shouting too much. I thought it was like a muscle thing.
So there's 2 options here.
Google, is it contagious?
No, I know it is.
No, I don't care. Google it.
So
I
there's
don't believe you.
All right, wait 1 second.
Well, there's
Right.
2
Oh,
options
yes,
here.
it
Why are you
is.
Googling?
It is.
There's 2.
Fucking
Done
knobhead.
that. There's 2 options here. Option A, you've given us all tonsillitis. Option B, you don't know what tonsillitis is and you've got something
I'm
else.
finding it very hard to spell tonsillitis.
Yeah. Tonsillitis.
Right, tonsillitis is contagious. Oh, tonsillitis itself isn't contagious.
Right. Itself. It sounds like we're going to go on to.
But the infection that causes it are. Yeah, but I've not got an infection. I've just got tonsillitis. No, but you said it's tonsillitis is contagious. The NHS clearly has day. No, it's not.
Except the
But
thing
if you've got flu with it, but I've not got COVID or anything like that. I did the tests
Okay.
a couple of weeks back.
Why have you got tonsillitis then?
I've just used my voice too much.
Right.
Here we are.
Okay.
Giving myself to the cause.
And giving tonsillitis to
Yeah,
us.
your balls got to get tonsillitis.
So, the ill 3 ways. First number way.
First
Wait, what?
that.
First way.
Yeah, tonsillitis.
Way 2.
Way 2, I have lost my full toenail on my little toe on my left foot. And it's fucking murder. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, of course.
And
I
probably not for the camera.
can't find it
Go
anywhere.
on Joe's
bless him.
face.
How has this happened?
Just ripped off. Came clean off. Blood everywhere. So I'm walking with a limp like Penguin off Batman. That was a weird one. Anyone else got a limp that you know?
It's just a red line where
know.
it used to be attached.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's disgusting.
How
It
did that
hurts.
happen?
I think after a long day of walking, I just looked at it and I thought, that looks a bit loose. And I yoinked it off.
Yoinked.
Yoinked.
It's yoinked it.
Awful.
You know it's bad when you can just yoink it straight off.
Yeah. And
Because usually it takes at least a trunk or a sort of a whack or a pull or a scratch.
full
You could
way.
just yoink it off.
And the last one is, and I'm not proud of this.
But you are proud of the first 2?
Yeah. I'm severely overdosed of magnesium today. Because I bought some magnesium supplements. Because apparently it helps you sleep.
Yeah.
And I took straight away. What's the rule with tablets?
Take 2.
Take 2.
Take 2, pass it on.
Not with these. Take half.
No. Why package them in a...
I didn't read the
Why
back.
would
It was like, are you sure you're supposed to take 2? And they were already down by that point.
Yeah.
I was like, of course you are.
It's because she lives with a
went-
Labrador.
she
doesn't
went-
she? Oh, they're gone.
You're supposed to take half. I was like, oh God. Read the straight away I'm online going, am I going to die? And the worst thing probably was cardiac arrest. But luckily that didn't happen.
Yeah, luckily that's not something that your lifestyle
I'm
has
training
already
for it.
brought you to the precipice of.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Luckily, he's not,
be honest.
basically consisted or subsisted on a diet of entirely chicken wings for 10 years. Luckily, you'll be fine. Can we Google side effects of too much magnesium?
Oh,
please? Or
absolutely.
magnesium overdose, just so we can get the list.
Sore
But a
tummy.
couple of points, sorry.
Yeah.
One, don't just straight down like an uncontrollable
I know
dog.
that now.
Secondly, though, who on earth puts pills in a size where you have to snap it in half
Yeah,
first?
very odd,
I
isn't
don't
it?
blame you for that. I think that's their fault.
And let's just say this: what a night's sleep I had last night. I was spaced out my mind. I don't know if it was like more of a placebo effect.
Yeah.
Because my body was like, oh, you've had 4 times as much as you should, and then but I've been feeling a bit all over the place today.
Have you?
Since the first swig of this coffee, that's the first time I felt alive today.
Is it?
Yeah.
Were you woken up by a defibrillator on your chest this morning
the,
at 6 a.m.?
Some of these things I couldn't even tell you. So here's the side effects. Some of these things I just have anyway.
Just a second. I was going to say, read these list of side effects out, and I'll stop you when we get to one.
Can you read? Because I can't see it from here.
Stop me when we get to one that you don't have most days. Diarrhea. Nausea and vomiting.
Don't vomit often.
Nausea though from
because it's like cheating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keep that
Lethargy.
in. What's lethargy mean?
Tired and
Oh
sluggish.
yeah, of course, every day.
Muscle weakness, of course. Abnormal electrical conduction in the heart.
What does that mean?
Don't really know, but you probably have that. Low blood pressure, absolutely not. So if anything, you could probably do with that. Yeah.
What?
Urine retention and respiratory distress.
That mean I don't wee for a while?
Yeah, you don't wee and you can't breathe.
What? I can't breathe.
Well, that's respiratory distress, isn't it?
I was getting in my head a bit, you know. When Becky read the term cardiac arrest out, it wasn't really great.
No.
But I survived. But I've been feeling very sort of like a bit woozy a little bit.
Do you know, if someone held a flame to you, would you sizzle and burn it a
Is that
really
what
bright
is
white
magnesium
heat?
anyway?
Do you not remember at school when you'd have magnesium, a little strip it, and you'd burn it, and it'd go and really white and hard.
Oh, was it white? Was it magnesium? What one was purple? Do you remember?
My brain says sodium.
Oh.
What does your heart
But
say?
also, wasn't sodium the one where you just put it in water and it fizzes? Was purple? Maybe it was magnesium.
What do I search for this?
What substance burns with a purple flame?
We're using Google a lot today, aren't we?
It's there as our friend.
Tonsillitis isn't contagious. That's what
No,
we've learned.
just
I
the
may die of
bacteria,
a heart failure. And what lights up purple?
Yeah.
Potassium.
Potassium, that's it.
Potassium. Also, been added to an amazing group. I want to play you some of the highlights.
Right.
Let me read you the rules to the group first. If you
What
wouldn't
is
mind.
this? A WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
Right.
Rule 1, you can always talk about the club. Rule 2, voice notes only. Use 3, use emojis to react to others and give a sense of how impressed you are. Rule 4, all new users must reply in the group for 48 hours of being added. Rule 5, follow through is instant ban.
What?
I've been added to a group where men record themselves farting. That was Andrew's there. Here's Daryl, my old housemate. That was a bad one, that Daryl, wasn't it? That is awful. Do you know he's a big... Gaz Young, you are disgusted. He just sort of gets involved every single day. Gaz Young must have something wrong with him. He's an absolute animal. Where was the one that absolutely blew my head off when I heard it? Was this one it? Oof, no, that sounded like a follow-through to me. I'd do a VAR on that one. I've only got... Oh, here was it. This one, the anticipation on this one was unbelievable. Look how long it is. It's a 6-second clip. And you can just... The thing with these voice notes is you can see when the noise is being made.
See the
So the anticipation is like... This one was mad. I was on the edge of my seat. It was such a small but violent one.
Oh, fuck me.
I recorded this very late at night.
Is this yours?
On
Have you had
Sunday.
any in there yet?
I recorded this very late at night on Sunday. No reaction to mine yet. Anyway, if you want in, it's fucking great fun. Apart from when you take a phone call and you can just see like people sending. This is the last one. Alex Harrison. Bloody hell. That sounded like his mouth. That.
I think that was a fake.
Daryl. Honestly, my mate Daryl is an animal.
This is the sort of thing. I'm laughing here for two reasons. One, this is just fundamentally hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
The fact that you've been added to a group where men share their farts and there's rules about if you shit yourself, you're evicted from the group, which I love because, you know, there has to be an element of a duty of care.
Of course.
But I also love the fact that you could just sit there and listen to fart sounds all day, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, it was this. And the thing of WhatsApp is if you don't sort of press pause, it will just continue and continue and continue. And Daryl, we have a thing now called Monday Club where we just do some. I pick him up in the afternoon, and we just do the last. What are you laughing at?
Like he's an elderly relative.
We just do
Monday Club, pick him up in the afternoon, and I just push him around the precinct.
We just do the last sort of couple of hours of work together, like me, him, and Becky in our front room watching like some sort of The Office or something. It's great fun. And he takes a big phone call. He's an insurance guy. He takes a big phone call. I'm showing Becky that group. I'm loving it. And when he takes a call, put your phone on. I throw it onto the side. Anyway, it automatically plays all of them on WhatsApp now. So he's there taking this phone call about a car crash, and he's like. And I just don't know how to stop it. Anyway. Monday Club's good if you fancy it. Pop round.
Thank you.
Monday off.
We have a job, but we would love to otherwise.
Yeah, but that's the you have a job.
We have to be in here.
How
Do
have
you
you
think
been
I don't want to
anyway?
be sat on a sofa listening to Daryl talk about someone dying over the noise of loads of farts back to back to back?
Yeah.
You think I'd like anything more than that? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Ethan, what do you make of that?
I don't know if this podcast is the kind of podcast for me anymore.
Yeah. That is definitely
What is the
an
podcast
option.
for you then, Ethan?
Oh, well, I just like, bumbling around, reviewing food and that. But this kind of thing is just
He's never
just
been a fan
fucking
of the
gross.
farts, has he?
No,
He
he's
doesn't
never
like
been-
gross
Alright, I
things.
apologise.
Which is good
I
because
don't
he's
give
the
it.
sort of the anchor. You're just way out there.
Way out there. Love it.
You'd come in a sort of remote controlled bath of shit with your head poking out if you could.
My favourite saying is of all time, it says a lot about me, is the saying, I'd rather shit in my hands and clap.
Right.
Have you ever heard that saying?
Of course.
What a saying. Imagine not liking something that much that you'd rather shit in your own hands and then clap.
Because the poo would go everywhere, wouldn't it? Because I reckon the clapping motion would mean that the poo would spread everywhere, which is obviously not a very desirable situation
It's not
to
my
be in.
it's not my new saying. All bets are off. He's still in there.
Is it?
Yeah, because you can't say I'd rather shit my hands and clap a lot.
No.
It gets tiring.
Yeah.
All bets are off. You can just drop that in willy nilly.
Yeah.
and the rest.
And the rest, yeah. Thank you, Ethan. How have you been, Ethan?
Oh, well, I've been in actually quite good form, thank you very much. I've
good to hear.
decided to turn my life around.
Great.
This needed doing,
It
didn't it?
needed doing.
Because tell us where you were, sort of emotionally, physically, exercise, diet-wise, maybe sort of 2 weeks ago.
I think I've been a bit blown out, and especially when we had our big trip to the States, it was
Yeah.
very easy to eat fast foods and things, and what I got back onto was my fizzy pop addiction, because I've stopped it for many years, but back in the States I just couldn't help myself. Pop every day, and it continued as soon as I hit back on the motherland. I was back having pop all the time.
What kind of pop?
Or just, your Cokes, your Fantas of this world.
Nice.
Sometimes, actually I was going to say Lilt, but they've been took over by Fanta. So I've been having all of them,
Right.
and
All two of them.
every day. And then 2 days ago, I had a big foot-long Subway, and I thought, you fat pig.
Yeah.
You fat pig, Ethan. After I also had a chocolate donut for dessert, and I
I
thought,
saw you eating that. It was very sweaty, wasn't it?
That in the
It
work?
was.
That
I
in the
remarked on
workplace?
its surface moisture, didn't I?
oh,
By the way, can I just say this? And I know this might sound shocking for you. A foot-long Subway at lunch is wild move anyway, isn't it? Even for a big lad like me.
Oh, I'd have a foot long.
Do you have foot-long?
I told you.
You're fucked after it.
I told you what I used to get on a Wednesday, didn't I, at uni?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and then,
needless
well,
to
is
say-
that
well, I
like
might as well
KFC?
say it.
And the Greggs, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I used to get a footlong sub, meatball pot, chicken bake, steak bake, sausage roll. No, chicken bake, steak bake, jalapeno and chicken pizza. That was my lunch on a Wednesday when I was at uni. Right, Ethan, back to it. But also remember, I didn't care about myself because I was at uni. I was probably hungover, and I'm almost a foot taller than Ethan.
Yeah.
So for Ethan, that's quite a big thing.
It was big, and I was thinking about myself. I was thinking, come on, Ethan. And so I was slipping down me coke to wash it all down. I thought, you need to put this to a stop. So on the evening, I said, no more.
Wow.
And I had vegetable soup for dinner.
Oh God,
so
like fucking
bleak.
Charlie Bucket.
So bleak.
Uncle Joe, Grandpa Joe from Charlie
Any
and the
bread
Chocolate
with
Factory.
it or anything?
Cabbage
No, I had too much bread in the Subway, I decided.
So bleak. Just a vegetable soup.
Yeah, but possibly. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and this is one of the things where you go, that is a wild claim. I reckon, hear ye, that vegetable soup is probably the oldest meal of all time. Big claim. Honestly, though, it probably is, isn't it?
Such a big claim. What about bread?
No.
Jesus,
way
didn't
more
have-
complex.
Oh no, the fucking apostles and all that, the disciples didn't have a soup course before the bread, did they?
No, I don't mean. I don't mean,
Jesus passes the vegetable soup.
I don't mean Campbell's vegetable soup, but if you think veg
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
water in a pot heated up is probably the
Yeah, okay,
earliest
I get
meal,
you
isn't
on
it?
that.
So Ethan is literally out here eating that fucking ancient cuisine right now. Oh yeah, that's how far, because he's had to reset. He's gone 200,000 years in the past here.
Such a good claim.
Well, you're going to be stunned of what I had for breakfast.
Don't tell me it was just some clay or something.
No. I had some chopped up fruit in a bowl. A fruit salad, I think they call it.
Oh, I love a fruit salad.
I had 2 kiwis, a banana, and we'll never quite know what this fruit is. But
Yeah, I think we could.
We probably-
I think
We'll have a
could
good
get
go,
to the
won't we?
bottom of it.
it's not quite an orange. It's not quite a satsuma. It's in between.
Clementine.
What am I? Is it-
Clementine?
Tangerine.
Tangerine?
Well, they're called easy peelers, but I can't imagine that's the name of the fruit.
Yeah, I always think
What is the difference?
What is an easy peeler?
And what is a tangerine, a clementine, a
Satsuma?
satsuma? Why? What are they?
I don't know.
Some-
All I know is there's the big one, which is an orange.
Yeah, that they lead
And
the
then
way.
for me, it's just the rest.
And how wanker orange is actually in reflection. You can't properly have you have to just suck it, and then when you suck it, you're taking through all the bits in one vacuum, don't you? You don't get to munch on it and enjoy it.
Yeah, but it's good after an Indian.
What?
Have you never had orange pieces after an Indian meal? It's delicious.
Why?
Which you mean?
Do you know
Come
how
on,
that most-
hold on. When they bring out the bill, they bring out chocolate eclairs, Cadbury's,
Chocolate eclairs?
chocolate
Oh,
eclairs,
the sweets.
sweets, and some orange pieces. Am I
Oh,
mad?
I've never had that, Drew.
I've
Am
never
I
had that.
mad?
Sometimes they bring
Candoki used
out...
to always do it.
Really?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Some people have orange pieces at half-time of a football match that they're playing in. You have them after an Indian. Don't you? That's the difference. I've never had that, but I see what you mean. I can imagine something like that.
Yeah,
There's
it's
often
delicious.
some loose summit on plates coming out, isn't there? Ethan James.
And then it gets more interesting at this point. You'll
I'd
be
love for
delighted
that.
to hear.
Doing some podcast.
So after I've had that, I'm like, I'll go to the gym in our building. I go down, and every single piece of equipment is out of order.
Wow,
It's all broken. They've all got rips in. The power doesn't come on some of them. I tried switching all the cables, trying to fix it, but it turns out the staff at X1 just don't give a fuck about their tenants. So I went back upstairs.
Amen.
And I talked to my housemate Patterson, who went, "How? Well, no gym access, you say?" And I said, "No." And he went, "Well, I have a code that could gain you access to another gym."
Nice.
Yeah. So illegally, I obtained access to a gym I don't have permission for.
Brilliant. And yeah, did it all go well?
Well, I hopped in my vehicle, drove around, and I got there. And as soon as I got in, I accidentally started opening the wrong door with my code, and I couldn't get in. So a member of the staff is immediately alerted.
Oh, fucking
You're in a tough spot here now.
I'd have just.
The one thing you wanted is for
left.
no one who works there to even look at you.
Yeah.
George, by the way, he's, in my head, the gym you're going to, he's a 2-minute walk.
I can't possibly comment.
It is, isn't it?
Where
Did
I'm
you
going.
drive there?
Is it the Pure Gym that's next to your building?
I can't say what true
It is, isn't it? You drove there.
It wasn't there.
Oh, right. Okay.
I can't say where it was.
Is it the Virgin one in Salford Lowry Centre place?
I can't possibly say, but it's not there. Okay. So I got to the gym and I was punching the numbers in, and then there were a guy staring at me, and I'm going, oh no. And he comes over and he goes, you know you have to go through that door, right, mate? And I go, oh no, I forgot. He went, you forgot? I went, yes, it's my first time. He went, and you forgot? And I went, no, I just forgot what I was told of how to gain access. And he went, oh, no worries, son.
Immediately,
I would have just
completely fucking this conversation up,
I'd
isn't
have
it?
just left me.
First time I've been here, I forgot how to get in. So you knew once, but it's the first time you've been here.
Yeah, he's got you, hasn't he? He's got you. Bang to right.
Also, you know they can check how often the person whose code that is comes in. They've got like data on like frequent users and stuff.
It's very un-Patterson, this. I felt like he would have kept that code as far away from you as possible. Do you have something over
by the book?
No, I think he wants me to try and embrace a good lifestyle like he's doing. I think he realises that I need to get my life in order. Anyway, I get in, I go into the pod, I'm unleashed. And and when I'm there, I do a load of exercise. I do this walking incline. It's like I'm climbing a mountain, the steepest you can go, and I'm pissing in sweat. Then I go into the weight machines. I work out on that, do loads of reps, and then most importantly, I go into a sauna, right? And I can't quite believe the effects of a sauna.
What, right, can I guess the effects?
It's a hot room.
Did it heat you up?
So, God, it heats up. And but
it's a sauna.
No, but the health effects is more so brilliant for you. That it gets all the toxins out of your body, fixes your skin and fixes your heart. Apparently,
I might just buy a sauna, me.
It's a cheat code. You don't have to do any exercise. You sit in your ass for 20 minutes, and it's just as good as doing a run.
Exercise either. That's quality.
Have you seen? Have you heard of the effects of sauna?
No. Yeah, no, I've wait. I'm sure you fucking brought it to us once.
I think I did.
You did.
But it decreases all types of death by 40%.
You know, yeah, but
really?
No, Ethan, don't pretend like you've never heard that fact before. He said it, and I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
All effects by 40%.
Well, according to USAtoday.com, who are relatively, what's the word? Reliable? Certainly well established.
Yeah.
Men who reported using the sauna 4 to 7 times per week, the risk of fatal coronary heart disease, which, if we're genuinely honest, I'm probably slightly at risk of. You're probably slightly at risk of. And Ethan, that's been a thing.
You'll be at risk of something, Ethan.
Blood and heart related shit. The risk was significantly lower than compared with men who use sauna once a week, and perhaps most importantly, the risk of all-cause mortality was 40% lower among frequent sauna users. 40% of any type of death.
All the people who were doing the test, a big chunk of them died?
They all died eventually, but 40% of them never die.
What's that?
So, but they did die.
Oh, it didn't come out. And then I just shit myself on pod then. God. I thought I had a fart coming. Tried to record it. Nearly shit myself.
The thing I noticed... Fucking hell. The thing I noticed as well, Joe, first of all, that's disgusting. Never derail the pod for that again.
You've got to give something.
Secondly, the thing I noticed there, which... Considering the rule about any follow-throughs is an immediate ban, you were recording that voice note straight into WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Why not go into voice memos and then you can decide if you shit yourself or not? You don't have to send it.
I like the jeopardy of it.
You do.
Can I play you a clip of something? So what's the conclusion to your health thing, Ethan? Sorry.
Oh, well, apparently, no, we're talking about the people on the test show. Apparently, a lot of them died.
Yeah, they all died. They all died in the sauna because it's too hot. So you went in the sauna, and how are you feeling now?
Well, I just think I feel like a new person in a sense. I feel like I'm actually really on track because the reason I'm doing this is because I had a bit of a tire of fat has started to form around my belly, which I've never had in my life, and I've just started to notice it. And I thought this isn't me. I'm not Joe or anyone like that. I'm me. So I'm deciding to put it right before it gets bad.
That includes Sunday when you came round to mine and ate all our food.
No, that was the day before the diet.
Would you say that in a way, eating like Joe for a day was your rock bottom?
I think that's what sparked it to put me into action.
Yeah, he ate like a fucking animal. So we did. He texted saying, "Are we doing anything for the England game?"
Yeah.
And I saw that you were in Leeds. We didn't do like a party. Just him and Daryl came round
You what?
for the England World Cup final.
You two watched it together?
He texted me saying, "Are you watching the World Cup?" I said, "Yeah, come round. We're doing breakfast." Because he was playing football in Stockport.
And you didn't?
Do you know what? I saw you and Lizzie were in Leeds. So I thought, well, he's. Which is, can I say? Do you want to get into it? What was Leeds like? I felt like the Otley Run could be your worst nightmare. Was it good?
It's the sort of place that you would love.
Yeah. What, do you fancy dress and booze?
Yeah. It was
you
fun,
enjoy it?
actually. It was good, yeah. It was slightly wilder than I thought.
He hated it.
But I did like it, actually. It was really good. It was a good laugh.
You hated it.
Yeah.
We'll save that, maybe.
You hated it.
Just
Save
pretend.
that for
So
episode
cool.
100.
So Ethan had breakfast at ours,
Yeah.
Tiffany's.
and then he went to play football in Stockport,
Yeah.
and then Ricky Tan.
Oh.
Yeah, this is where he went down. And Ricky Tan said because I went to the pub then afterwards.
Can we tell the audience who Ricky Tan is?
Ricky Tan is the guy who owns a burger place called Guilty Pleasures. He'll sort anything out for you, anything. Ricky, he nearly got me a parrot last week. I didn't want one. Anything. At Easter time, if you need Easter eggs, he'll sort you out.
What do you mean? You can just get them from Tesco.
Oh, how much are they at Tesco?
$1.99.
No, they're not.
Well,
They've
they
got
are.
expensive these days.
How much is Ricky Tan
Ricky
charging you? How much
Anyway,
is Ricky Tan charging?
Can't tell you.
for an
I'll
Easter
tell you off
egg?
pod. Ricky Tan saw that a couple of us, me, Daryl, and
You're willing to say he's getting you illegal Easter eggs?
No,
You
they're
won't
not
say how much
illegal.
they
They're not
cost?
illegal. They're not illegal.
Joe, what do you think means?
They're just like. Anyway, they're not illegal Easter eggs. The parrot wasn't illegal. Just
Wait,
needed a new
what
home.
noise did the parrot make? Easter eggs, 99p.
He said, because he's running the burger place, he said, listen, I'll sort you all out with some food. So text Ethan saying,
Did he sort you out with some food or did he sort with some
food? So text Ethan saying, come down. Anyway, by the time Ethan got there, we were too on it, so we didn't want any food. Ethan was the only one who had a big burger to himself, and chips, and a pint of Guinness.
And we played Jenga.
That's not a food, is it? You can't adding that to the list of food. What, giant Jenga or normal Jenga?
Fucking massive
You need to come
Jenga.
to Alex again.
I've been loads.
With me.
Yeah, you never invite.
You
Literally,
never invite me.
Joseph, Andrew McGrath.
Nope.
Ah,
You never invite me.
you literally went to the pub you're saying I don't invite you to with the other person from this podcast without inviting me. How is this a
Right.
How is this a case
I will
where...
invite you next time.
Right.
Before we do the 1 out of 10 club and wrap things up, I saw a video that summed up one of my 1 out of 10 clubs that didn't get in. I want you to listen to this, please.
Yep.
The video.
If this is another fart, I'm
No,
walking.
but great fun though. What a build up. Should have thought of that. The video is called, and it's got 500,000 views, The Downfall of the Onion Ring.
Ah, shit, I
This is
saw
an
this last night.
educational webinar
Right,
about
pause.
the
We
downfall
must
of-
pause. Where do you think the speaker on a phone is? You were doing this before.
Oh, is it there?
Why are you holding the fucking forehead of the phone to the mic?
Because that's where the speaker is it not?
Why would it be there?
But
That's where the phone speaker is. for
right,
when we're in a
right.
conversation.
All right.
It's at the bottom.
webinar about the downfall of onion rings.
Listen.
Don't watch it if you're stupid. It'll be too hard for you to take in. Okay, onion rings, let's get real for a moment. Nobody's eating you anymore. You're boring as fuck. Onion rings have the taste of, we were cooked in oil. That's the flavour you have. That's not enough flavour, onion rings.
Yeah, they do.
I've got a lot
If
to say
we're
about
going to
this.
get anywhere with this, we're going to have to up the sex appeal.
Yeah.
Cheesy
True.
onion rings. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Why aren't you even trying it?
Cheesy.
Loaded onion rings.
Loaded.
They'll come
Anyway, he
in
goes
your-
on with himself.
What? So what's your point?
I think we should reevaluate the onion ring.
And what, put it in a 1 out of 10?
Yes.
Because a man on TikTok doesn't like them.
I was having a poo. I saw that video, and the stars aligned.
What does that mean?
And he was like, "He's correct."
But the problem with the onion ring is, the quality of its creation varies too wildly. When you get a chip, there's chips is chips, innit?
No.
An onion ring.
No. Chips is not chips.
Chips is pretty much chips.
No. I think chips are not chips.
I think chips are chips.
No. Ethan,
I know you can
chips.
Categorically, a chip is a chip.
I know, but I know you can have good chips and bad chips, but you can have good chips and catastrophic onion rings, where they're not cooked through, they're jellified. Also, there's 2 types of onion rings. There's the batter dipped onion ring, and there's the breaded onion ring. So already, there's too much variety here. I think we need to decide on one.
Are they not the same?
No.
The breaded and the batter?
Well, that's like saying, is a fish finger the same as fish you get from a chippy? No.
I don't remember the last time I had a breaded onion ring.
Where
are you going?
Well, that's the thing. Most of the onion rings that you buy in a bag from a supermarket are breaded.
I just wanted to rethink the onion ring.
I think it's... Yeah. I'll agree with him on one thing. It needs more sex appeal.
I'm ready for the onion ring to make a comeback.
Yeah, me too. How about an onion ring stuffed with something?
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean? Like a stuffed onion ring. So the centre is got some stuff in it.
Ethan's making notes. He's writing that down.
Oh, yes.
Stuffed onion ring.
Ethan, it's over to you, though, for the 1 out of 10 club.
Oh, yes. Hello and welcome to the 1 out of 10 club. It's been a long time since I've done a 1 out of 10 club. And I thought I'd bring one of the most disgusting drinks that there are.
I was looking for something to eat.
That is out there. Well, I'm very sorry, Joe.
So what is the 1 out of 10 club quickly, Ethan?
The 1 out of 10 club, Joe, are the foods that we think are they're fairly popular, but they're pretty downright diabolical.
It's crap, aren't they?
Yeah, they need to be exposed for the shit that they are.
That's a really good way of putting it.
And I'm going to lean back right now and get it.
Right. A drink. What are we thinking? I hope it's not something sour or something.
What sour drinks are there?
Remember that yogurt drink you brought in that time? That was disgusting.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We got it from, yeah.
It is, of course, a glass of milk.
What?
Can't believe it.
What? A glass of milk, Ethan?
A glass of milk.
You're talking to 2 milky boys here.
There's nothing worse. Okay, yes, you can have milk in like your coffees or your teas or whatever.
Cereal.
Your cereal. I'm not against that. But the thing I am against is just a solitary glass of milk. Satan's spawn, some people have called it.
No one called it that.
Yeah, okay, right, milk. And you've gone for, what milk have you gone for?
I went for, I don't really drink milk, so I don't really know a lot about the colours and that, but I went for a green one because I think that's quite popular in our office.
Yeah, green
you don't know much about milk?
I know nothing really about the colours of the milk. I know blue is the richest, I think. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's like the Man City of the...
fattiest, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then red is basically.
How
just
is
sort of
that?
water.
Sorry, is the different cows produce different levels of milk? Is it like the golden cow or something? Like you're getting Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory.
That secretes butter directly. Those ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do Lurpak all know them, don't they?
Yeah.
Just squirting out
And
salted.
Norpak have managed to get a few off to the side,
Yeah.
and Danpak, didn't they? Are you going to tell him how milk works? Do you know?
Well, isn't it how many times they filter it?
Not quite, but yeah, sort of. So not all milk is the same, but raw milk is roughly of a certain fat.
Yeah.
They then take the fat off.
Okay, yeah.
So depending on how much fat they take out of the milk, Ethan, you are left with then either a 4%, 2%, 1%.
Okay.
So what you got there, I believe, is 2% fat.
All right. Oh, well, that's.
And the rest of the fat is used for things like butter, cream.
Do you know what you got to do though? Ethan?
Cheese.
You got to try it.
Yes, I'll try and find a glass.
I think you can.
You take the first sip out of the bottle. We don't mind.
Yeah,
touching
because I quite happily know my answer.
All right. Well, what I'm doing for the audio listeners is I'm holding the carton of milk. I'm opening the cap. I'm pulling the little thing here. Ooh, and it's all bubbly and gross, and I'm not really looking forward to this at all.
Big swig. Oh my god.
Oh, wow, he's doing the lean back method.
Gargle it, Ethan.
It's shit.
What shit
It
about
is.
What's shit about it?
Oh, It tastes nothing immediately, then you get like a horrible little aftertaste. It's just not nice, is it? It's just
round.
We'll bring it
Have a look
round.
on this bad boy.
Get the Milky Boys over here. Come on.
He's underestimated, isn't he?
My milk history is that Granny Una, whenever I had some food, would always just give me a little glass of milk because it's an Irish tradition that the milk helped you digest food.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not.
But it don't really matter because it's tradition.
It's perfectly great. I know people are like, oh, it's a bit disgusting. I don't get that. You do you. Almond milk, oat milk, all that's great. All that's mint. You do you. Coconut milk, that's great. All of it's great. But God, I do like the cow milk.
It's bloody delicious.
I do like the cow milk.
Bloody delicious.
Right, Ethan, I mean, you should have done more market research here.
No, I stand by it. I think there's a lot of people out there who couldn't think of anything worse than a glass of milk before they go to bed. Why would you do that?
Hold on. I can't add time frames on it.
Yeah, this isn't a glass of milk before bed going to the 1 out of 10 club. This is just a glass of milk.
Would you ever have a glass of milk? Be honest.
Well, let's do, hold on. When we go back into the 9 out of 10 club, we can't be like being going, would you have a triple cheeseburger
No,
just before
I
bed?
brought in a
Would
glass
you
of
eat
milk.
a kebab before a 2-hour scuba dive?
Yeah.
I think that's ridiculous.
Adding situations there, Ethan. Try and back up your argument.
I want to put you in a situation to see where you actually would have a glass. When would you have a glass of milk?
Oh, great question.
Great question.
When I get home from work?
Yes. With a meal. If I've got heartburn.
Depending on the meal as well. Imagine I've got a big spicy meal in front of me. Homemade. Milk, please. Do you know what I mean? I love a glass of milk.
Excuse me, can I answer? There's nothing better than Easter Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
When you crack open your eggs.
That you've got from the Ricky Tan.
I might have to cut that bit, so let's not mention that bit more.
There's nowhere to get illegal eggs from. He's not like pouring them into the mould in his house. So it's not. I think he's just got them from a shop and he's selling them to you probably.
I'll have to clear the Easter egg thing with him. But sitting down with an Easter egg and a glass of milk. That is. What about cookies, Ethan?
Sorry, Ethan. Ever heard of cookies?
Yeah, cookies, milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies.
What did you leave for Santa?
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind giving that
glass
fat bastard some milk. I don't like it, though. If he fucking likes it, I'll give it to him if he gets me presents and that. That was the logic when I was wee.
True. Right, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
I think milk is fantastic. I grew up on the stuff.
Do you think that's why you're like sort of weak-boned, Ethan?
Well, I'm lactose intolerant as well.
Right.
Hold on.
That's ridiculous.
Let's just change the
What's your 1 out of 10 club going to be next week? Getting stung by a bee?
No.
You hear all fucking swollen up. I'm not a big fan of getting stung. It's because I'll die. Yeah, you can't just pick things you're allergic to.
You can't. Hold on. This is so mental. You brought in something you literally can't drink and go, this isn't good for me.
But the reason I bought it in was more so because of the taste and the culture around it. It needs to stop.
Okay.
The culture needs to stop.
You've watched too many vegan TikToks. I agree, it's a bit weird to drink, but I like it.
It is weird to drink, but it's a fantastic drink.
Right. Ethan.
Sorry, Ethan.
Sorry, Ethan, mate. Right then, everyone. That has been a fantastic Friday episode.
Beautiful stuff.
Oh, my God.
What's coming up, Joe?
We have got a live show to celebrate Sloppy Joe's being 100 episode old.
Hey, go on, Ethan. Give us a little wee.
But when you say live show, it's not a live show in person.
It's a live
obviously.
streamed
live
show.
stream show,
This
yes.
Tuesday, we'll be releasing the full
Tuesday
details.
evening, full details. We'll probably be on our Instagram and Twitter, etc., etc. So get involved in that. That'd be good. Yeah. We're creating like a party buffet, but with homemade food.
Huh.
That was the idea you said, wasn't it? Got that
Yeah,
right? So imagine like we're celebrating, we'll have hats on, we'll have everything getting ready, but we've all got to bring in like a party item that you'd see on a buffet, maybe, or just something you're proud of. And we're going to have some special guests joining us to try it, see if you guest in the 9 out of 10 club. And we may, I'm working on something pretty good, we may have a little announcement to make during the live show as well.
Oh my God. So make sure you check that out. Tuesday evening, live on YouTube. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Wave, Ethan.
And we'll see you again.
Oh.